According to historical texts, the Illuminate society is strictly hierarchical. Their leaders may be over 1,000 years old, but ancient though they may be, their return has sealed their doom.
More than once, I've heard dissidents claim that human nature is weak, cruel, and selfish. But when tested in the crucible of war, against unspeakable horror, humanity's heart beat louder than the drums of battle. In the face of annihilation, we surrendered all self-interest, chose sacrifice over survival, and showed the invaders the grave cost of underestimating our strength. On May 24th, 2185, after the fall of the great megacities of Eagleopolis, Administrative Center 02, and Remembrance, High Command, driven to desperation, issued Self-Defense Protocol Sapphire. In an unprecedented act of war, the remaining rainforests were ordered to be razed and converted into airstrips, reducing Eagle fighter rearming times by 45 seconds across the globe. Despite this measure, the redirection of Helldiver forces to the Automaton front under Operation Reforge Station led to a critical thinning of Super Earth's defenses. One by one, its last bastions began to crack under pressure. Yet amidst this chaos, the mission was declared a success. The Helldivers, having destroyed 200 million automatons, secured a vast metal scrap reserves needed to restore the democracy's space station. A dim light seemed to cast hope upon the thick smoke of sheer destruction. But will it be enough? At noon on May 27th, High Command, for the first time since the Second Galactic War, issued a singular, unifying major order. Chosen by democratic vote, its name was etched in the hearts of every soldier. Do or die. Its objective, hold Super Earth. That day, in the smoldering remains of York Supreme, the flooded ruins of Equality on Sea, and the burning avenues of Port Mercy, Helldivers stood their ground. The Illuminate fleet had fallen below 20% strength, and all eyes turned skyward, awaiting the return of the DSS, a symbol of hope and orbital vengeance. May 28th dawned with grim determination. By 12:30, the order was given. Retreat from Port Mercy. Its fall shattered logistical networks and left Helldivers deploying with minimal supplies. Defense Protocol Diamond was inactive. Infrastructure preservation was abandoned. Orbital napalm barrages were authorized for unrestricted use. At 1500 hours, York Supreme was officially declared lost. SEAF forces fell back, ceding the battlefield. With the loss came a strategic penalty. Reinforcements per mission were halved from 20 to 10. In response, High Command issued Defense Protocol Ruby. All high-cost Helldiver equipment, including fast response vehicles, was greenlit for deployment to increase mission turnover. An emergency broadcast detailing the state of Super Earth megacities was issued. A vast number of Helldivers scattered in the other two fronts of war answered the call. In the evening, the tide turned. Thanks to the sacrifice and resolve of Helldivers battling on the Automaton front, the Democracy Space Station was successfully repaired. Now shielded from Illuminate interference, the DSS activated Eagle blockade protocols, unleashing coordinated Eagle storms and enhancing help-pod deployment via the optimization booster. Simultaneously, supply chains and Pelican pilot shortages were stabilized. The signal was clear: counterattack. Inequality on sea, the Illuminate were pushed back. Waves of retribution fell upon the invaders as Super-Earth forces reasserted dominance. Projections indicated that the remaining remnants of the so-called Great Host could be eliminated within 4 days. The siege had entered its final phase. The defenders of Super-Earth had become its liberators. As May 29th approached its final hours, the Illuminate launched a desperate and decisive assault on Prosperity City.
Smoke fills the air of our great capital. Edifices that have stood for centuries lie in ruins. But the enemy has destroyed nothing that cannot be rebuilt. The light of managed democracy yet shines. The flag of freedom yet waves.
From the depths of the chaos, a spark of brilliance emerged. Proof that even in war, destiny finds its champions in the most unexpected places. A former satellite technician stationed at Fort Union had developed a malware prototype capable of crippling Illuminate technology. Emergency protocols were enacted. Long-range planetary satellites were hastily retrofitted to broadcast the malware's code into enemy spacecraft systems. But the mission's success hinged on one urgent reality. Fort Union was under threat from a rising terminid infestation. Helldivers, undaunted and unrelenting, diverted a strike team to Fort Union to secure the payload. In the crucible of overlapping invasions, the operation succeeded. Once deployed, the digital weapon tore through Illuminate systems, causing catastrophic disruptions. For this pivotal act, the technician was field promoted to commander of the 405th Cyber Warfare Detachment, their name etched into the annals of Super-Earth's history. And yet, even in triumph, sorrow took its toll. At 2300 hours, Strumman News confirmed a loss that sent shockwaves across the galaxy. The president of Super-Earth had fallen while defending the presidential security bunker. With a pistol in hand and surrounded by chaos, they stood their ground until the very end. Their final stand became more than a legend. It became the spark that reignited every soul still able to fight. A final flame of fury swept through the front lines. In the evening of May 29th, the Illuminate fleet took heavy losses, and intel confirms their strength rapidly dwindling. Desperation is setting in. They will soon be forced to abandon the assault. Victory is within reach. This is when the roar of stratagems landing were loud the most. Fear struck into the hearts of the remaining squid that kept fighting in a last demonstration of defiance against Super-Earth's might. In the early hours of May 30th, now with the Illuminate scattered, their ranks broken, and the DSS once more ruling the skies, one truth carved itself into the stone of time. Humanity did not break, it soared, and now it stands victorious.
Victory, Helldiver! Victory! The enemy is in retreat. Super-Earth has been defended.
The Illuminate have retreated from Super-Earth's battle space. The heart of democracy has been defended. The battle of Super-Earth is won. The devastation, however, is staggering. Only 2 megacities remain: Prosperity City and Equality on Sea. The rest lie in ruin, vacated by the enemy after catastrophic damage. The lives of Super Earth's most equal citizens will never be the same. The loss they've endured may never be fully recovered, for those defiled by the Illuminate shall never again walk the path of liberty. Behind the visors of the Helldivers and the SEAF troopers who still draw breath, unseen tears fall. The wounds they carry, the horrors they've endured, these are not easily healed nor forgotten. A minute of silence, Helldivers, for the brave who gave everything in the defense of managed democracy. The war is won, but the burden now falls upon us to rebuild. Not only the shattered cities and scorched earth, but the very fabric of our way of life. With unwavering resolve and the unshakable love of Lady Liberty, a new dawn rises for humanity. Justice has prevailed, and from the ashes, freedom will rise again. Across the Federation, spontaneous celebrations have been approved. C-01 permits for joy-based gatherings have been quintupled, though processing delays are expected following the loss of Admin Center 02. Do not get tired of winning just yet, Helldiver. A new president of Super Earth has been sworn in following a landslide victory in a managed election, setting a precedent that managed democracy cannot be stopped, even in the harshest of adversities. Let no one forget, this survival, this victory, was bought with the blood, resolve, and sacrifice of the Helldivers and the SEAF soldiers who stood beside them. Awards for valor are currently being processed for all qualifying SEAF veterans. The last known remnants of the Illuminate were observed making FTL jumps from orbit, abandoning Super Earth in haste. Their fleet have also withdrawn from New Haven, Pylon 5, and Widow's Harbor, leaving behind scorched worlds as they fled. No trace remains on our sensors. They are hiding now, but they will be found. After unrelenting days of war, Super Earth stands. The fire of managed democracy was tested in its darkest hour, and it did not falter. The will of the people triumphed. The Helldivers have achieved victory, and the galaxy will remember it for millennia to come.
Rejoice, Helldiver! The battle is over! Freedom has won the day!
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more content. See you on the next one, Helldiver.
The battle is won, but the war is not over. We rejoice, and then seek retribution.
A quick announcement here. I'm giving away a Nintendo Switch 2, and joining is easy. To enter, just join my Discord and submit your email on my website. It's absolutely free. You'll find both links below in the description.